Thank you to HUEL for sponsoring this video. More on them in just a bit.
Citizens of the Reject Nation, happy musical and comedy Monday. I'm super excited for this movie that we're watching today. I've been waiting a long time to actually watch this movie. I've been saying for years that I've been wanting to watch this. And today is finally the day, and I get to share it with Tara and Andrew. We're watching Sweeney Todd. I am super hyped. But before we get into the movie, talk about how we feeling. Tara, how you doing?
A lot better knowing what y'all did last night.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
Andrew, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. This is a Tim Burton film, but I'm not in it, so I'm kind of pissed, actually. What the hell? How can you do this, Timmy? You got to put me in all your movies, man.
Yes.
This is bullshit.
Yes.
All right. We need to get that back then, parents. I'm a little hungover right now, I'm not going to lie. But I'm in the mood to watch Sweeney Todd because I have not seen it. But I am happy. I told Tara that thankfully there was no tiger in the bathroom of our home.
No.
So that was good. I didn't see Bradley Cooper's Zach Galifianakis, or is it Ed Helms? Is his name? Or whatever his name
Yeah.
is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't see any of those three either, so that's always a good sign. The place is still standing. That's another good sign. So, yeah. So aside from a little bit of a steaming headache that I guess I'm used to, I was just happy to,
Get wasted with your buddy.
shoot the shots with my brother from another mother here, Eron.
So yes, to give further context as to what they're both talking about, Andrew and I, for the first time, got drunk together last night. And yes, it was a night full of venting and crying and yelling and screaming and playing Uno till 4 o'clock in the morning. And you know what? I feel a sense of catharsis from the experience. My body's paying the price. So I'm a little tired today, but I'm feeling good overall. I'm hyped, and I'm glad I got to bond with my friend over here, my buddy, my brother. Love you, man.
Oh, shucks. Love you too, buddy.
Yes, and nothing feels better than getting to recover with a beautiful movie about, who knows? I know that it's about one Johnny Depp, and it is a musical, and that is it. But before we get into the movie, we got some housekeeping stuff to do. We want to let you know that you can be a royal reject if you're going over to patreon.com. We're trying to fight the copyright claims over here, getting copyrighted left and right. Got to keep the house lights on, got to keep the host paid. So come on over, get full-length watch-alongs where you can sync up with your own copy, and Greg and John do full-length movies and shows over there, so you can get a little exclusive, but also if you want to get something exclusive that you can't get here just on YouTube, you can ask us all the questions you want. You can participate in the reviews of these movies, and we will shout you out and dive into them in full, and you can guide us on our review journey, and we greatly appreciate it if you guys do that. Also, I don't know if you noticed, they're both wearing Tara. Tara's here in 3 places. 1, 2, 3. And I'm wearing a Wednesday shirt because this is Tim Burton.
Hey.
And you can get these shirts at rejectnationshop.com and become a righteous reject if you're a righteous reject. And a royal reject, you get 15% off on shirts and all kinds of things. Also, they dropped a new sweater. Go check that out for the Halloweeny season. It's right there. Look at it. It's
Cool.
nice and pumpkin colored. Beautiful. Go get your sweaters. All right, you guys, without further ado, I'm ready to get into the movie. How you guys feeling?
I'm good. I'm ready.
Ready, Aaron. Let's watch
All right.
this movie that I'm not in.
Let's go.
Ooh.
Loving it already.
I'm very curious to see how Tim Burton approaches a musical.
Yeah.
I never associate him with
No,
songs
I mean, yeah,
of
I've
the
never seen
lyrical
him do
variety.
anything musical like either, for sure. Wow, I already love that
subtitle
atmosphere. The
says Thunderclap.
atmosphere is like so gothic. I love it.
It is gothic. It is bleak.
It's raining blood.
Zanuck
Hallelujah. It's raining
and
blood.
Zanuck produced Jaws.
Okay.
Richard Zanuck.
I see a barbershop thing, so I'm guessing he is a barber?
Ooh.
A Tim Burton film.
Johnny Depp. Helena Bonham Carter
His wife.
at the time. Oh, the great Helen Rickman. He's one of my favorite actors ever. Ooh. This is awesome.
Loving this title sequence so far.
It's kind of reminding me a little bit of The Factory in Edward Scissorhands, but without all the blood.
Yeah. Tara, you coffeeed
that's
up
cool.
too?
It's a green tea.
All right, but it's caffeine.
It's a little bit of caffeine. It is. It is.
Hell
Because
yeah,
we've got
brother.
a long night ahead of us.
We got a lot of Harry Potter actors in this. Cool. Oh, Sacha Baron Cohen. Probably mispronounced his middle name.
Love him in Les Mis.
I have not seen Les Mis.
You should definitely watch
Me
it.
either.
It's great.
I would love to react to it.
Les Mis, y'all?
Wow.
Make it happen.
A Tim Burton movie with no Danny Elfman? I am shocked.
All right, we got something about pies, and we're following this trail of blood.
This is either one person or lots of people who have been massacred at this barber shop.
Yeah, it looks. I know it's intent to look like blood, but it kind
now
of looks like
live
an
action,
ink seal.
like real.
Yeah,
It went from animated to that looks very real.
That little stream doesn't look real, but
No, but this.
And
but the flowing water does.
Yeah.
And that costume designer, Colleen Atwood, did the Batman films with Tim Burton.
Awesome.
I am really enjoying the sequence so far. It really is adding a sense of tension and atmosphere in like the first 2 minutes.
Oh, wow. Great reveal.
I knew it. He was Jack Sparrow in this movie.
I have sailed the
Oh my
world,
God.
beheld its wonders,
Is that Henry from Stranger Things?
but there's no place like London.
No, there's no place like London. Mr. Todd?
I don't like it when you say it.
Life has been kind.
Feels
to
darker.
you.
Well, until he goes to Stranger Things, yeah.
You will learn.
Wow, you're right. And he looks so much younger.
Yeah. Oh my God, that is so trippy to see him here.
There's a hole in the world like a great black pit, and the vermin of the world inhabit it, and its morals aren't worth what a pig could spit, and it goes by the name of London. There's no place like London.
Still haven't been. One day, guys.
So I think he's excited. He's excited to be here.
Is everything all right, Mr. Todd?
I like the way they streaked his hair, that little gray spot.
My mind is far from easy. In these once familiar streets, I feel
Painting.
shadows everywhere. Shadows? Ghosts.
Our man is haunted.
There was a barber and his wife, and she was beautiful,
Oh.
and he was naive. There was another man who saw
Oh, I love him.
Rickman.
Yeah, Alan Rickman. Snape.
a pious vulture of the law, who with a gesture of his claw removed the barber from his plate.
Pirates guy.
Then there was nothing but to wait,
Ooh.
Oh,
my
God.
God.
and she would fall.
Oh, no.
So soft, so young, so lost, and oh, so beautiful.
Oh.
Jesus.
So he could pine her for himself? Oh, that sucks.
And the lady, sir, did she succumb?
Oh, that was many years ago. I doubt if anyone would know.
I'd like to thank you, Anthony. If you hadn't spotted me, I'd be lost on the ocean still.
Will I see you again?
You might find me if you like. Around Fleet Street, I wouldn't wonder.
He's really a tragic figure.
Just realized Johnny Depp and Penn Badgley could be cousins.
Beautiful lighting.
Oh, yeah. No, again,
Everything looks like a painting.
they
Like,
really do a good job of establishing atmosphere.
ooh, love it.
Why are we back?
Here we
Whoa.
go.
Cool.
Super stylized.
Awesome.
Nice.
Kind of like a video game.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Mrs. Lovett.
Love that cut.
Meat pies.
I wonder if it actually appears this bleak or just because we're in his POV, it appears darker than it actually is.
Helena Bonham Carter.
Sit! All I meant is that I haven't seen a customer for weeks. Did you come in for a pie, sir? What was that? But you
Ew.
think we had the play?
Ugh.
Mind you, I can hardly blame them. These are probably the worst pies in London.
I like how honest she is.
If you dare to take a bite.
This is making me nostalgic for Les Mis.
Can't wait to see it one day.
Does her business, but I noticed something weird. Lately, all her neighbours' cats have disappeared. Have to hand it to her.
jeez.
What a course. Enterprise.
That's like Tara when she talks to me. She doesn't get a word in.
No denying times is hard.
Ugh.
So
Gross.
even harder than
The
I
bugs are
once
killing me.
thought.
Oh, ah, it's in there. Oh, God. Oh,
No.
I legit can't.
Wasn't lying when she said they're the worst pies ever.
Well, pity a woman alone.
Oh.
Oh, and the ale's bad too?
Times is hard.
Ugh, the splatter.
Trust me, dearie. It's going to take a lot more than ale to wash that taste out. Come with me. Get you a nice tumbler of gin. Hey?
Tara, what was that animated movie we did?
Corpse Bride?
Corpse Bride, thank you. They had
Thank you.
It's such good chemistry, those Johnny Depp and her in that film.
Yeah, they did.
You sit down, warm your bones.
You got room over the shop, and you. Times are so hard once you rent it out.
Up there. No one won't go near it. People think it's haunted.
There was a barber and his wife, and he was beautiful, a proper artist with a knife. But they transported him for life, and he was beautiful.
Barker, his name was. Benjamin Barker.
No, she recognizes him.
He had this wife, you see, pretty little thing, silly little nit, had a chance for the moon on a string. There was this judge, you see, wanted her like me.
Ugh.
Send her a flower.
Yikes.
That is so conniving to put someone away to pine for someone like that.
Ah, but there was worse yet to come, poor thing.
You can just see in his eyes, he's like not only thinking about her, but like possibly thinking about revenge, justice in his eyes.
The judge, he tells her, is all contrite. He blames himself for her dreadful plight.
Why would you go over there?
Jesus.
Now this is a party I would go
Of course,
to.
when she goes there, poor thing, poor thing.
Halloween themed, Tara.
Judge has repented, she thinks, poor thing. Oh, where is Judge Turpin, she asks.
It's a nightmare.
Before Christmas.
He was there all right, and he not so contrite.
Really creepy.
She wasn't no match for such craft, you see.
Oh, wow. Knocked her right out.
They figured she had to be daft, you see. So all of them stood there and laughed, you see.
Oh, Jesus. Oh,
What the
God.
hell? Oh my gosh.
This is terrifying.
Ew. I
I
hope they all die a terrible death.
He didn't need that context. He didn't need to know that.
So it is you, Benjamin Barker.
That is awful.
Where is Lucy? Where is my wife?
She poisoned herself.
Yeah, I was going to be like, she probably killed herself.
Arsenic from the apothecary around the corner.
Terrible.
They had a daughter, right?
Yeah. Kid's probably still alive.
And he's got your daughter.
Yikes.
Oh, yeah, we got to get our kid back.
Yeah, we do.
Very Mask of Zorro-esque, raising the enemy raising the child.
15 years, sweating and living hell on a false charge. 15 years dreaming I might come home to a wife and child.
Oh.
Well, I can't say the years have been particularly kind to you, Mr. Barker.
No, not Barker.
Yeah, you don't want anyone to know your identity.
It's Todd now, Sweeney Todd, and he will have his revenge.
Yeah. Get that revenge, Sweeney. Or Benjamin.
And right away they let you get an understanding of who he is and his motivations, and you're on board.
Yeah. Here for
Oh,
it.
hell yeah. Kill them all.
He's the John Wick of barbers.
Yeah, right?
Come in. Nothing to be afraid of, love.
Are there cockroaches in this room? I don't want to be in here if there are.
So sad. He still has the old crib. Oh.
Poor creepy little doll.
Huh.
When they came for the girl, I hid him. Could have sold him, but I didn't.
Ooh. Lovely.
Oh, is that like...
Quite the barber.
It's a sign of what I must do.
See this one shine. How he smiles.
Gosh dang, that thing is sharp.
Sharp and very clean.
I know you've been
I
lost.
always wanted to go to the barber and get a shave like that.
Maybe now's the time.
Yeah, at some point I will.
Well, I've come home to find you waiting.
Love that in such a dark film you can still feel the emotion, you know, the emotionality.
You there, my friend.
I'm your friend.
Aww.
Oh, she loves him.
I love them too. I'm shipping them right now.
Rest
Aww.
now, my friends.
Never
I know,
you
he's-
fears at all.
His mission is justice right now, so he's not even hearing it.
Was merely silver.
Silver's good enough for me.
I thought he was going to see his wife in that shot.
Yeah, it's a love story, but not between two people. Not with each other, anyway.
Between a man
Man and a knife and a
and his
woman and a
Baba
man.
knife.
Leave me.
Knife love man, man love knife. Woman love man
Yeah,
who
he's
love
so
knife.
focused on his mission, but is he ready to? When's he going to be ready to open his heart up again, too?
When the job is done, Andrew.
Once he gets juicing the bad people, he'll start juicing her, but it's going to be a minute.
He's got to lock in first.
At last, my arm is complete again.
Arm is
Ooh,
complete
love that
again.
shot. Love this.
Beautiful zoom out. Oh, is that the daughter and he's going to fall in love with the daughter? And she's giving me Christina Ricci vibes in Sleepy Hollow right now. One of my favorite Tim Burton films.
Oh, can you jubilate sitting in cages, never taking wing?
It's a great shot because it's kind of symbolic that she's somewhat in a prison with this awful human being.
How is it you see?
Her voice reminds me of Amanda Seyfried's voice.
I got to see, is it Mamma Mia?
She's in that as well, yeah.
Ugh.
Teach me how to see.
Weird ass peeping hole into his daughter's room.
It's either him or Peter Pettigrew that's spying.
Find freedom in love.
Morning.
Could you tell me whose house this is?
That's the great Judge Turpin's house.
Ugh.
And the young lady who resides there?
Oh, that's Johanna, his pretty little ward.
Hmm.
Or any other young man with mischief on his mind.
All you got to do is say mischief managed.
Okay, thanks, mysterious old woman.
I'll steal you, Johanna.
Come on, if a guy looks like this and sang for you, you'd have him.
Sold.
Yeah. Ugh.
If it wasn't mutual and he wasn't handsome, the song would hit entirely differently.
Like, you got a nice.
I was like, ugh.
Totally.
What do you mean you're gonna steal her? But it's sweet, you know. He's cute.
Dude.
So
How
it's
is
fine.
he just opening the door and being
Hey.
like, come in, lad, come in?
What a cool thing for this actor, though, who's in Stranger Things. Got to work with Alan Rickman. That's awesome.
It's very large on the map, but I keep getting lost.
Sit down, lad. Sit down.
To be honest, he probably thought it was a bigger deal to work with Johnny Depp.
Oh, Alan Rickman.
Oh,
for
maybe.
me. Not even close.
A sailor must know the ways of the world, yes? Oh, yes.
Gross.
Such practice.
Bro, cut your nails, dude.
Somebody needs a manicure.
Maybe they can both go to the barber.
I have them all here. Drawings of everything you've ever dreamed of doing with a woman.
Ew.
Would you like to see?
I think there's been some mistake.
I think not. You gandered at my ward, Johanna. You gandered at her.
Gandut.
I caught you.
Mark me. I see your face again on this street. You'll rue the day you were born.
Damn, dog, I just looked at her. Shit.
Nice.
And that was enough. That was enough for him.
I
Savage.
see, but granted, he does want her, so he did clock it. He wasn't inaccurate in there.
Oh,
That
wow.
reading.
Move on now.
Ooh. Ah, she did warn you get whipped.
You heard what Judge Turpin said, little man. Next time, it'll be your pretty little brains all over the pavement.
Isn't that guy also in Harry Potter?
Yeah,
Yes.
I've been
And
sa-
in Pirates.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you.
I've been
He is in
saying-
Pirates.
I've been saying Peter Pettigrew, and so is Helena Bonham Carter. She played Bellatrix Lestrange. So quite a few Harry Potter actors so far in this.
Damn. How many times did they have to do that for him to get hit in the head with that sack? That was a
Probably
perfect
just
toss
once.
up.
He wasn't that far away.
We need 30 more takes of that. I'm sorry.
Even now I'm at your window.
Oh my god.
I am in the dark beside you. Buried sweetly in your yellow hair.
I know this is sweet. I know this is sweet consciously, but the lyrics are creepy. That's all I'm saying.
I'll steal you,
How you gonna steal her? The girl just want to be free. Like, damn.
Maybe she wants to be stolen by him. Okay, we don't know yet.
He's here every Thursday. Italian, all the rage he is.
All the rage, eh? Go listen to the Rage Pod.
Oh, they nailed the time period.
And diseases galore. Purchase some diseases when you shop from my store.
Yeah. No, we got to do this the right way. Not out in public in front of everyone. Time and a place for this. I love how she is looking out for him. Has his best interest at heart.
Oh, yeah, she loves
him. I know.
She's down bad, dog.
Of course, I get that. But I'm just saying I appreciate that.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Hey. Yeah.
Gentlemen, you are about to see something what rose from the dead.
Nice.
On the top of my head. Was Pirelli's miracle elixir. That's what did the
It's great.
trick, true, sir, true.
True, sir, true.
Does Pirelli stimulate the growth, sir? You can have my oath, sir.
It's just pee in there.
He should have this kid work for him at the barber shop.
Wanna buy a bottle,
What
missus?
is this?
What is this?
Smells like piss.
Ah, was I right? Oh my God.
You're right.
I think it smells like Granny's.
I was like, it looks like piss.
I think it smells like Granny's peach tea. Hey, Sacha Baron Cohen.
I'm Adolfo Pirelli, the king of the barbers, the barber of kings. Buongiorno, good day.
Love that zoom in shot. That was great.
That was great.
Famous Pirelli, I wish to know who has the nerve to say.
To say.
My elixir is peace. Who says this?
Oh, he's bold.
He does.
It's his eye.
I'm Mr. Sweeney Todd. I have opened a bottle of Pirelli's elixir. That is nothing but an errant fraud concocted from piss and ink. Yeah, I wager that I can shave a cheek with 10 times more dexterity than any street mountebank.
Love it.
A challenge.
Do you see these razors? I lay them against £5. You are no match, sir. Either accept my challenge or reveal yourself as a sham.
Now, please, you will see how you will regret the years of folly.
Don't be!
Who's for a free shave?
I feel like your businesses are the antithesis of one another. You're about growing hair. You're about cutting it.
Makes for a good story, Aaron.
It does. I'm enjoying it.
No, I know.
Will Beadle Bamford be the judge?
Beadle Bamford.
As always to oblige my friends and neighbours.
Johnny Depp's character looks so different than he did 15 years ago, so he's not going to recognize him. It's the streak of gray in his hair.
The fastest, smoothest shave is the winner.
I'd be so nervous to
Me
okay,
too.
you
Against
can get,
the
like,
piss guy.
Well, not only that, but it's like you go fast, but please be careful. Don't cut me.
Ooh, Jesus.
Oh, God.
Oh, watch out for that kid's hand. Oh, you're already cutting it.
Mr. Sweeney, whoever I beg your pardon, you'll probably say it was only a cardinal. No, it was the Pope.
The Pope.
I like in such a dark, bleak film, he's bringing some comedic chops, and I appreciate it.
You clipper that chin, you ripper the lip a bit beyond
Ugh.
I'm so
That
nervous.
makes me nervous.
I'm with you, Tara.
I bet you Sweeney Todd's just going to be like, shoot, 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 done.
Or even if he loses, he's going to show people he's about quality, not speed, maybe. Look how much care I put into my work. And
Oh, God, it's too rough. It's killing me.
Okay, notes.
Love it.
While you're singing, he's doing his thing.
Is he done? Is he already
Ain't
done?
about music, he about business.
It's Todd.
Way to go.
Brother.
You at the last.
Professional.
So much talking, showboating.
The £5.
Not even gonna look at you.
May I ask you, sir, do you have your own establishment?
He certainly does. Sweeney Todd's Tonsorial Parlour.
Meet his business manager.
Thank you, sir. You are a paragon of integrity.
Love this.
Your establishment is in Fleet Street, you say?
Yes, sir.
You just see the hate in his eyes. Johnny Depp's doing so great.
You shall surely see me there before the week is out.
Ooh.
You'll be welcome, Beadle Bamford. And I can guarantee to give you without a penny's charge the closest shave you will ever know.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Hey, boo.
Aw, they're so cute together.
Oh, God. He's going to see her throw the frickin' key. I hate it.
Aw.
I'll steal you with this key. Johanna.
Uh-oh.
What's he going to do? Like, go in there and, like, beat her up or something because she threw the key out the window? Like, I'm scared.
I mean, if we saw anything know anything about him at the ball, he's not beneath him to do stupid, crazy shit.
Before the week is out. That's what he said.
Oh, he says the week's out. It's only Tuesday.
He wants to make rubies.
Easy now. Hush, love, hush.
It's like my soul has been shattered, so this is very symbolic.
Don't you think some flowers, pretty daisies, might relieve the gloom?
Aww.
The judge. When do we get to him?
She just wants to heal him.
Needs to enact justice to heal.
Don't you know, silly man, half the fun is to plan the plan.
I like that.
All good things come to those who can.
Patience
is a
Mr.
virtue.
Todd. Yes, that as well. Yeah, she's... Oh.
Mr. Todd, there's a girl who needs my help. Such a sad girl, and lonely, but beautiful too. And
Slow down.
I like the sun line in there.
This girl has a guardian who keeps her locked away, but then this morning she dropped this. Surely a sign that Johanna wants me to help her. And Turpin is her guardian. He's a judge of some sort.
Ooh.
Once he goes to court, I'm going to slip into the house, release her, and beg her to come away with me tonight. But I don't know anyone in London, you see, and I need somewhere safe to bring her till I've hired a coach to take us away.
Ooh, I love this.
If I could keep her here just for an hour or two, I'd be forever in your debt.
Bring her here, love.
Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Mum.
Yeah, I would love for you to bring my daughter home to me.
Seems like the fates are favouring you at last, Mr. T.
What is it?
He pities the fool.
Let him bring her here, and then, since you're so hot for a little...
Keep the boy downstairs.
And steal him.
The way he looks in this movie reminds me a lot of Wario.
I see it.
Is Mr. Todd at home?
Lying his trade upstairs. Look at it now. You wouldn't mind if I gave it a nice juicy meat pie, would you?
See, whatever you want.
This is it.
I hope you like cockroaches in your meat pies.
Ugh.
Sit down. Make yourself comfy.
Don't eat that.
It's fine, guys. They're about to make a lot of money.
He's probably starving.
And he's going to work for them, so it's all good.
Come in.
I don't know if I can watch this.
You don't even know what's going to happen.
I have an idea.
Alarm with £5 back if you don't mind.
Why?
Because you entered into our little wage under false pretenses, my friend.
Ugh.
So that you might remember to be a bit more forthright in the future. I'll be taking half your profits from herewith. Share and share alike.
Yeah, it's not happening, buddy. Nice try, though.
Mr. Benjamin Barker.
Oh, you trying to blackmail him? Okay, yeah, it ain't gonna go down like that. No, sir.
Want to see drops of blood.
I see a man with a healthy appetite. Reminds me of my dear Albert. Like to gorge himself to bloatation, he did. He didn't have your nice head of hair, though.
To tell the truth, gets awful hot.
Oh.
Yes, this will do nicely. You don't remember me, do you? Why should you? I was just a little nipper you hired for a couple of weeks sweeping up hair.
Oh.
Huh.
How could I ever forget you, Mr. Barker? I used to sit right here, dreaming a day when I could be a proper barber myself.
Ugh.
What do you say to that now, Mr. Sweeney Todd?
Uh-oh.
Is he going to throw hot water on him?
See him building, yep.
Whoa!
Oh, nice.
I say no deal.
That's what I always tell the characters about Michael Myers. I'm like, you can't just hit after 1, 2. You got to keep going. Got to get it done.
It's like a painting. Beautiful work of art, Mr. Todd.
Oh, God, he's got an appointment with his tailor. If he's late, he'll blame me. Wait!
No. Don't go up there, kid, please, God.
He's already cleaned up. Please say he's like...
Senor, you got an appointment.
Thank God. Thank God.
You're quick.
Thank God.
Senor Pirelli's been called away. Better run after him.
What? No,
I should stay here.
Oh.
How'd you get the blood up that fast?
The finger twinge.
Mrs. Lovett give you a pie, did she?
She's a real lady.
That she is.
Oh, God.
I know a growing boy. Still room for more pie, eh?
Yes, sir.
I'll take a few more hits than that.
Why don't you wait for your master downstairs? Be another pie in it for you, I'm sure.
I should stay here.
Won't you tell Mrs. Lovett I said to give you a nice big top of gin?
Thank you, sir.
Love it.
Reject Nation, at the start of this year, I was sitting over 20% body fat, 218 pounds. I was end of January. As of a couple weeks ago, finally took the photos. I've been talking about it all year. I completed the mission. Six-pack abs came in, 8% body fat, 170 pounds. You can check out all the transformations on Instagram, but that's not why I'm here today. I'm here today to tell you that a big part of how I accomplished that journey was about staying consistent with my nutrition. And the best way to do this is by keeping things simple, like having a HUEL Black Edition ready to drink, a complete meal in a bottle. Have these a couple times a week. That first crack, it's always amazing. It's a full meal in a bottle packed with 40 grams of protein, 27 vitamins and minerals, slow release carbs, low sugar, no prep, no cleanup. Just shake it and go. I've got a fridge full of these. We got 3 fridges and they're all full of them. I like to grab them on shoot days, gym days, or I'm just too damn tired to cook, which is an often Greg thing. But more importantly, they taste good. Chocolate and vanilla classics are my go-tos. Smooth, tastes like actual milkshake. But they got a whole bunch of other flavors you can catch on their website. Plus, it's under $3 a meal, which has helped my gains and my budget. So Reject Nation, if you're ready to support your health and help support the channel in a way, you can go to HUEL.com/rejects. New customers get 15% off plus a free gift with code REJECTS at HUEL.com/rejects. Minimum $75 purchase applies. Skip the stress, not the nutrition. Try HUEL today for complete nutrition. Well-timed, Greg, bottled.
There we go.
Oh, it's still twinging. Oh.
Oh, wow.
Hello.
There he is.
There we have it.
Slit the throat. What are we doing here?
Yeah, I got to.
Oh, God.
Yep. Oh, whoa, that is a lot. That is a lot. That's a, yep.
Oh, that's
Jesus.
disgusting.
It really is.
We should paint the floor red, ruby red.
Time, sir, you have been brought before this bench. Though it is my earnest wish ever to temper justice with mercy.
That's such a commanding presence, Jim, as an actor.
Your persistent dedication to a life of crime is an abomination before God. I therefore sentence you to hang by the neck until you're dead. Court is adjourned.
What the?
It's a kid!
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. He's terrible. He needs to die.
Thank you, Your Honour. Just the sentence we wanted.
Was he guilty?
Well, if he didn't do it, he's surely done something to warrant a hanging.
What man has not?
An
Oh,
awful
Jesus. What man does not warrant something to a hanging?
Come, walk home with me.
We gotta get
I don't
you
know
gone.
what happened in this man's childhood to cause him to become this.
I have news for you, my friend. In order to shield her from the evils of this world, I have decided to marry my dear Johanna.
What?
When I offered myself to her, she showed a certain
Disgust?
reluctance.
Forgive me if I suggest, my lord, you're looking less than your best, my lord. There's powder upon your vest, my lord, and stubble upon your cheek.
Strange.
And ladies, my lord, are we stubble?
Got to go to the barber.
Fret not, though, my lord, I know a place, my lord, a barber, my lord.
Yeah.
And must to enhance the chase, my lord, go dazzle the girl until he bows to your every barber.
Well, it just establishes that, George.
No, yeah, I understand its intention, but lyrically it sounds strange.
They used to give it to us in the workhouse so as we could sleep. Not that you'd want to sleep in that place, Mum.
That's nice, dear. I think I was just popping on Mr. Tofferty.
Leave the bottle.
Damn, that's how you do in the 1800s. Drink as a 12-year-old.
How long till Pirelli gets back?
He won't be back.
Mr. Day, you didn't.
Oops.
That was
Great
cool.
shot.
You recognise me from the old days. Tried to blackmail me off me earnings.
Oh, well, that's a different matter then.
It was nice knowing you.
She's about it.
Oh, well.
I love her humor.
It's not what not.
Yes, exactly.
What are we going to do about the boy then?
Hire him as help.
Send him up.
No, Mr. T. Besides, I was thinking of hiring a lad to help me around the shop. The pawnies aren't what they used to be.
All right.
Of course, we're going to have to stock up on the gin. Boy drinks like a sailor.
Yeah.
Get out!
You gotta change that shirt, buddy.
You have to plan for the plan, and this just happened spontaneously.
At your service. An honor to receive your patronage.
Is his friend gonna show up with his daughter while he's in there? I hope not.
You know me, sir.
Who in this wide world does not know the great Judge Turpin?
Oh, God.
Trimming of the hair.
I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility, but I imagine they'd have them have a union duet before first meeting her dad.
More seductive tone, a sprinkling.
He's actually got a really good singing voice.
He does. He's great.
Do that
I've never
too
heard
when
him
I
sing
get home.
before.
Today, Mr. Todd?
If he's able to do what he wants to do right now, he'll be really in a merry mood. It's so wild how, like, Johnny Depp's character was so beneath him, he doesn't even recognize him.
Nice harmony.
Now then,
If we were, you'll be commended, sir.
my lord, and who may it be said is your intended sir?
My ward.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, he's actually going to do it. Okay, he's
Yeah.
actually going to save him.
Cheers pretty women at the mirror.
In the garden.
Letter writing,
Flower picking.
weather watching, how they may.
Wow. I don't think he would do it this early.
No, there's no way.
I've seen Johanna and she said
Oh!
There is indeed a higher power to warn me thus in time. Johanna, elope with you.
You got to take him out.
I'll make sure that neither you nor any other man shall ever set eyes on her again. It's all too clear what company you keep. Service them well and hold their custom. You'll have none of mine.
He had him!
Mr. Todd, out!
That sucks.
What was it?
His throat was bare beneath my hand.
There, dear, calm down.
No, I had him. His throat was there and he'll never come
Is
again.
it now?
Oh my God, he's blinded with rage.
I keep telling you.
When? Why did I wait? You told me to wait. Now he'll never come again.
Yeah.
We all deserve to die. Even you, Mrs. Lovett.
On them all.
We all deserve to die. See Johanna. No,
Yeah.
girl to me. Finished! All right, you, sir. How about a shave?
Great cut.
Mm-hmm.
You, sir. Anybody. Gentlemen, now don't be shy. Not one man.
Can't force it. You gotta naturally get customers.
Nor 100 can.
Great job, first AD, on that extra work right there.
That's a beautiful pull out.
And my Lucy lies in a.
Man, this song's really sad. Really sad.
And I'm full of joy.
He's been ignited. Oh, it was all in his head.
That's all very well. But what are we going to do about him? Do you hear me?
In a sense, she keeps him grounded.
I mean, it's the battle of his soul in this, and she, like you said, humanizes what's still left of his soul.
There, drink it down.
That's the thick boy of a shot. My God.
We got a body mouldering away upstairs. What do you intend we should do about that then?
We'll take it to some secret place and bury it.
Yeah, right.
Don't suppose he's got any relatives gonna come.
You're talking about the guy.
The guy upstairs.
Seems an awful way. Such a nice plump frame. What's his name as?
Why did she just say plump frame?
That's to be a right. To be it has thrift.
If you get my drift.
Oh, we get it.
With a price of meat, what it is.
Mrs. Lovett, what a charming notion.
Well,
Eminently
it does
practical
seem
and yet
a waste.
appropriate as always.
Think
How
of
choice,
all
how
that
rare. For
voice.
what's the sound of the
I like the tonal motif when her shop, the da 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 da. Like,
those crunching noises.
it's very, very pleasing.
Who are we to deny it in here?
Y'all are wild for this.
Here we are.
What is that?
It's priest. Have a little priest.
Hmm.
Well, then, if you're British and loyal, you might enjoy Royal Marine.
Looks thicker. More like vicar.
No, it has to be grosser. It's green.
Okay, I was with you when you're trying to get revenge. Now he's going to take everybody out.
He wants to kill them all.
Oh my God.
Take them all out.
We're literally going to eat the rich.
Totally. Totally.
Is the politician so oily? It's served with a dolly. Have one.
You never know if it's going to run.
The nectar, it's compactor.
Oh my God, all the roaches are killing me.
I'll come again when you have Judge on the menu. Meaning anyone and to anyone at all.
Okay, maybe not just the rich, just anybody.
Anybody. What? You're...
A gentleman knocks before entering a lady's room.
Indeed he does, but I see no lady.
Oh, God.
I told myself that the sailor was lying, that my Johanna would never betray me, never hurt me, sir.
Sir, I will leave this place.
We shall provide you with new lodgings. Until this moment, I have spared the rod.
Oh, God.
When you've learned to appreciate what you have, perhaps we shall meet again. Until then, on your sins.
Oh, Jesus. Save her, young one.
Love this music. Hell yeah, let's go.
Making some modifications.
Oh, you can really hear that organ piano. It's ominous and dark, the music.
That would be cool if, like, it opens up underneath and, like, grinds up the body. That's what I want, but I don't think that's what he was building, but that would be cool.
I feel
I'm gonna have to play this for you at the house, Aaron.
very sweetly in your yellow hair.
I can see what you're saying. It's like it's adorable the like how he's expressing it. It's just some of the lyrics.
But it's a little creepy. Like, I'm burying myself in your yellow hair. I'm going to steal you. Come on now.
Beautiful and pale with yellow hair.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, he's going right for it.
The way I've dreamed you.
Whoa.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What happened?
Oh, the neck.
Oh, it's a shoot for dead bodies. Gotta love it.
I thought it was going to like lead into a grinder, so immediately just grinds them up into the pie.
That's what I wanted.
Oh, wow.
This is gonna give me trust issues at the barber now. Oh.
Goodbye, Johanna.
Please don't show it hitting the neck again. Okay.
Yeah, that once was enough.
Oh, God.
Oh, rough.
It's a good practical effect, though.
Yeah, it's a great one.
Smoke. Sign of the devil. Say on fire.
Oh, my God.
Witch. Smell it, sir.
She reminds me of that religious crazy woman from Edward Scissorhands.
Mischief.
You stay, Johanna. The way you look, Johanna.
Oh, the camera.
Right into frame. I love it. Ugh.
Somebody look up there. Didn't I tell you smell that air? Say on fire. Mischief.
She knows what's up.
I die. I think I miss you less and less as every day.
Oh, rough.
Christ, guys.
You'd be beautiful and pale, too much like her, if only.
Okay. I was gonna say, yeah, this will just be a regular job, and that reminds him of the life he that was stolen from him.
Yeah, good call. What are prop bodies?
All right, now she's in an official prison. Why I said that.
Now she's really the cage bird.
Oh, God.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Oh, it's like he did that song earlier.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't nothing compared to his succulent sauce. The gourmets among you will tell you, of course.
Businesses are booming.
Just inside of this door.
Yummy.
Oh, God.
You're eating people. Yum. That's better than roaches, I guess, right? They're all Hannibal Lecter right now.
Pies. Conjure up the treat pies used to be.
Ugh.
Well, you've been keeping corner bones is weary.
She's snooping too much.
Toby, throw the woman out. Once more.
I have a feeling about something, but I don't want to say as to not
I can't believe
ruin
you
it for
just
you
spoiled
guys.
that.
What do you think I spoiled?
I don't know. I was just kidding.
Them slow cards, everyone's a prize. Eat them slow.
All I'm going to say is I feel like that old woman's going to become more important later in the story.
The snooping one?
Yeah.
How about a beer in the twinkling? Just confirms my thing.
Oh, you think it's maybe the mom and that she didn't die?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, once he said that, I was like, it's got to be what he's thinking.
If that is the twist, that'd be wild.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would.
I could now see that.
Which isn't to say we couldn't get some nice taxidermy animals. Bring a touch of gentility.
Because you think of her just as a throwaway character, and it's like, oh my God.
Mr. T, you listening to me?
Of course.
And what did I just say?
There must be a way to the judge.
Judge. Always are.
Thought you were saying we should both be in Alice in Wonderland.
We got a nice, respectable business now. Money coming in regular like. Who's going to catch on?
Oh, Mr. Todd, I'm so happy.
Oh, I saw this on TikTok.
Oh, really?
The specific song.
I've never seen it.
Not the video, but the audio.
Don't you want to know?
Of course.
Do you really want to know?
Yes, I do.
He's dead inside.
Totally.
Yeah, I feel like he was already angry when he started this, but each person he kills is like a sliver of his soul is
Great
goes with
Wow,
transition.
that's awesome.
Beautiful.
That's a life I'd carve it.
I love what he's wearing. Shades of Beetlejuice, I feel a little.
Now get away underneath the
This is awesome. A house on the beach.
weather.
Wow.
Great visual.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
All together.
This is cool. Like this visual in her mind that we're getting to see.
The kid's about to disrupt the fantasy.
Will you take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife?
He didn't even say I do.
He's like, yeah, sure, whatever.
It's like he's the corpse now. The roles have reversed.
He does not want you, girl.
Married nice and proper. What a beautiful scene.
What a beautiful family.
Happy, yep, little family.
Oh, look at that color palette transition. Oh my God. From beautiful to gothic.
It's great.
What did your Lucy look like? Can't really remember, can you?
She had yellow hair.
You got to leave this all behind you now.
I'm your new girl now.
She's gone. Life is really life, my dear. We could have a life, us two. Maybe not like I dreamed. Maybe not like you remember.
That line hits deep.
But we could get by.
At least we have each other.
What is it, Anthony?
He has her locked in a madhouse.
We shall set you up as a wig maker's apprentice. That will gain you access. And then you take her. Go. Quickly. Go. Fetch the boy.
Love it when a plan comes together. Remember when I was a kid, I used to think that it was a candy cane.
Understandable.
Mr. Todd needs you.
Yes, Mum.
Judge Turpin, I write this urgent note to warn you that the young sailor has abducted your or Johanna, hoping to earn your favor. I didn't read all that.
Do you know where the Old Bailey is? You're not to stop. You're not to speak. You're to deliver the letter. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Mr. T is scary.
I mean, he was a good wrestler back in the day, so yeah.
He say, I slitty the fool.
It's a cool time-lapse transition.
you been, lad?
Did you do it? Did you give it to him?
Mr. Todd sent me on an errand. Seems like the good Lord sent you for me.
Oh, love, I felt quite the same way.
Listen to me, please.
He just wants a family.
No, there's nothing I wouldn't do for you. If there was someone around, someone bad, only you didn't know it.
Aw, she thinks you don't know about Sweeney.
Nothing's gonna harm you, not while I'm around.
Aw.
I love her.
So cute.
Others can desert you, not to worry, whistle, I'll be there.
Aw, this is so cute.
Yeah, he's got a great voice.
What is all this foolishness? What are you talking about?
Little things what I've been thinking about Mr. Todd. Not to worry,
I will not tell a soul.
not to worry. I may not be smart, but I ain't dumb.
Hey.
I can do it, put me to it, show me something I can overcome.
Ruh-roh.
Being close and being clever ain't like being true. I don't need to, I will never.
Now, Toby dear, have we had enough of this foolish chatter? Nice, shiny new penny. Can you go and get us some toffees?
That's
Oh,
your Pirelli spikes.
yeah.
No, it's not.
Yep.
Just something Mr. T gave me for my birthday.
That proves it. We gotta go, Mum. We
Oh,
gotta find the Beadle
no.
and the law here.
Uh-oh.
In anyway, you just sit here.
I'm nervous.
Now I feel like they are going to kill him.
I am so scared. I really hope that doesn't happen.
Mr. Todd, he's been so good to us.
Please don't. He's a little kid.
Nothing's gonna harm you.
Not while I'm around.
Aw, okay, maybe not.
Demons will charm you with a smile frown.
Ugh, you see, it's that last part that gives me concern.
You know how you've always fancied coming into the bakehouse with me to help make the pies?
Oh, is she going to tell him the truth?
No time like the present, eh?
Bring him in on it. He's be one happy murdering family.
I feel bad for you going up and down all these stairs.
It's good cardio.
A lot of stink, ain't there?
See those grates? They go right down to the sewers, and the smells come up.
Oh, right from the opening scene.
Always be sure the door is closed properly, like this.
Doors closed properly.
Give it a good grind.
Oh, God, disgusting.
Good grind. Comes in.
Oh.
God, disgusting visual. Very good, though.
Do you mind if I have a pie while I wait?
Don't need them. Oh, why would you give him the pie?
I guess. Oh, God. Is she going to lock him in there?
I think she just did.
Oh, God. No.
Poor kid.
Brunettes? Redheads? I'll keep the blondes in here. It was yellow hair you was looking for, sir?
Yes.
Oh. This is so awful and sad.
Yeah, this is terrible.
That one there has the shade I need.
Come, child.
We're going to get her out.
Now, I leave you to the mercy of your children.
Yes. Yeah. Justice.
Nice.
Yes.
That was awesome.
Love
Very good,
that.
very good, very good.
We love a happy ending for someone evil.
You won't escape.
I don't know, Mr. Todd.
Judge will be here soon.
Excuse me, sir. Get me fright.
You see, there's been some complaints about the stink from your chimney. I'm gonna have to take a look.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Gross.
Of course, but first, why don't you come upstairs? Let me pamper you.
Mischief.
Mischief is afoot. No, little dude, don't eat the frickin' people pie. You got a fingernail in there?
See it. I don't want to see it. Oh my God. Please.
Oh! Oh!
I literally can't. I want to throw up.
How would that not happen to everybody?
That's
I
what
want to throw
I'm
up.
wondering.
I want to throw up. I want to throw up.
Oh.
People are in there all the time. How's that not happen more frequently?
Maybe she does a really good job on the grinding of the
Oh,
meat.
toes!
Wow, great shot. Great shot.
That was amazing
gross.
shot.
His head freaking splattered like a watermelon.
Oh, gross.
Ugh, poor child.
Where is he? Is he like shaking in the corner or something?
Poor little Toby.
Shite. Where is he?
Where are you, love?
Oh, maybe he went down the grate. He escaped.
Now it feels
Toby!
creepy. Like you're gonna kill him. Oh, yeah.
Toby!
Oh, they're just going to shave his non-existent beard.
Oh, just gonna give him a haircut, make him bald.
Toby!
I could hear a little Jack Sparrow in that line.
You wait for him here. I'll return with the coach in less than half an hour.
Oh, no.
No one will recognize you. You're safe now.
Safe. So we run away and then all our dreams come true.
I hope so.
I've never had dreams, only nightmares.
When we're free of this place, all the ghosts will go away.
No, Anthony, they never go away.
I'll be right back to you. Half an hour and we'll be free.
Oh my God. I just had the worst thought.
Say it.
That she's going to sit in the chair
What?
and then press the thing.
And they're going to think it's the boy and he's going to kill his own daughter. I don't think that's
no.
gonna. I'm sorry. I don't think that's gonna happen. That's a terrible thought. But like, I hope that doesn't happen.
Oh,
that would be wild.
Is this her mum?
We shall see.
Mischief mum.
No good hiding, I saw you.
Oh my God! Is he? The
No.
body's-
They already
they got rid
yeah.
of that body. Yeah, way long ago. Yeah, I think you guys are right on that prediction.
Oh, no! God, no, God!
Who are you?
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Is it your sweet Lucy?
Don't I know you, mister?
Oh.
Whoa!
Why? You killed your wife, probably.
And your daughter's gonna know you did it.
Where is she?
Thank heavens. A sailor did not molest her. Thank heavens, too. She...
Oh my God.
She has?
Oh, yes. Your lesson was well learned. She speaks only of you, longing for forgiveness.
Then she shall have it. She'll be here soon, you say?
Yes.
Excellent.
But you look like you could use a
No,
shave.
we should shave.
Yep.
Even when they leave you and vanish, they somehow can still remain.
You're gonna get a reflection shower here.
Yeah, looks like it.
The years no doubt have changed me, sir. But then I suppose the face of a barber, the face of a prisoner.
He just wants him to know before he kills him who he was. Uh-oh.
You recognize him?
Yeah, now he does.
Benjamin Barker.
Yeah.
Benjamin Barker!
Oh, okay, all right. No cuts. Just stabs. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Oh, it's going everywhere. Oh, yep, yeah.
Damn! Oh my God.
Wow.
That was personal.
Just a pile. Oh,
Now they're reunited in death. Oh, my God. He just took everybody out.
Rest now, my friend.
it's a good shot.
Sleep now, the
Oh man.
Oof.
of the angel.
Oh, no. You don't know it's Johanna.
Oh no.
I think you're right, Tara.
Oh, God. Oh, God. No. He's got to look at the face. He's got to look at the face.
Come for a shave, have you, lad?
No, I...
Oh, God. Just say you're Johanna.
Everyone needs a good shave.
Oh, my God. Take off your hat.
Forget my face.
That's your daughter, sir.
Don't
Oh, he's not dead yet?
How?
Oh, now he's dead. Okay.
Why did you scream?
It was clutching onto my dress, but he's finished now.
Open the door. Open the door, I said.
Why don't you look at the woman's face?
I wonder.
Oh God.
Did you think it before I said it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it seemed clear. You think?
Oh God.
See? He's seeing it now.
Oh shit.
Did you know the whole? I think she knew the whole time. I think
Helena Bonham
Carter might have been in on it.
No,
her.
I don't.
Not to, because she said she wanted him for herself.
Yeah.
Even, like all those years ago.
I don't know. You might be right. I need to look at Helen's look first.
Oh my God, my
Yeah.
Lucy.
You did it.
Don't I know you? She's.
Oh.
You knew she lived.
Ah.
I was only thinking of you.
Oh wow.
my
Okay,
God.
you're right. You're right. You're right.
Ooh.
You're gonna be a pie now, Helen.
Think she was dead, yes, I lied, 'cause I love you. I did twice the one she was.
Oh.
She's next. She's next.
Yeah.
We wonder eminently practical and yet appropriate. As always, as you said repeatedly, there's little point in dwelling on the past.
Ugh.
What's dead is dead. The history of the world.
Oh.
Oh, Mr. Todd, oh, Mr. Todd, leave it to
Is he gonna just throw her in the fire?
Possibly.
Alive, my dear. So let's keep living it. Just keep living it.
I think you might
Yeah.
be right.
Right.
Oh my God!
Oh, that looks
Whoa.
great.
Oh my God, that's awful.
Great effects.
Jesus Christ!
What a disaster. That was amazing effects. That's
Oh, look at that
torturous.
reflection in his eyes.
Monstrous.
Ooh.
Torturous.
Ugh.
God.
And she was the only woman he killed in the entire movie.
Yeah.
Or I guess now 2 women. I hope Johanna and the son get to go have a life somewhere. And,
I said earlier, Helena Bonham Carter only had his best interest at heart. I think she only had her own.
Was a barber and his wife, and she was beautiful.
This is so damn tragic. Oof.
That's the little boy, right?
Toby?
She was his reason.
Yeah. Oh, what
Take
if
him out.
the knife is there? He's gonna kill him.
take him out.
Oh,
take him
now
out,
it's
take
like
him out.
Romeo and Juliet. Y'all go to heaven together.
And she was
Oh.
Yeah. Gotta do what you gotta do, kid.
and he was.
Foolish. Naive.
Like almost he's accepting his fate right now because he's lifting his head up.
Do you know? Yep.
Ah!
Yep.
Brava. Great effects.
Yeah. Gosh dang.
So gross.
You're right. It's very Romeo and Juliet-esque. Shakespearean.
Gnarly.
Whoa.
Oof. Just dripping on her. Dang.
Raining rubies.
Oof.
That's all he wanted.
Wow.
It's a beautifully haunting image, though. We'll say
Yeah.
that.
It's like a painting, a work of art.
Wow.
That sucks. He never really got to have a proper interaction and exchange with his daughter.
Now the boy, Johanna, and then the little boy, Todd, are all going to like live happily ever after.
That'd be nice.
I hope.
They're only not bad people other than his wife. And
Oh, that's
it's just
it. We
him.
don't know.
You would think, though.
We
that's-
assume. We
yeah.
assume.
You guys, we just finished watching Sweeney Todd. I am very excited to talk about the movie.
So am I, Aaron.
If you guys are listening to this on Apple or Spotify, make sure to go and give us 5 stars for our review. Also, want to thank the people over at Preppa for cutting down these highlights. Also, go follow us on the social medias, on Real Rejects, and our individual social stuff. Yeah. Also, you want to go in.
Ring the
bell so you can get notified anytime a new video is coming at you. Without further ado, looks like we have a thick boy, a lot of questions, but before we get into it, in just like a couple sentences so we don't double tread waters here.
Hey.
What you guys think of the movie?
Great film.
Beautiful. Andrew?
Great film.
Beautiful.
Yeah, no, I really, it was a good film. I particularly, I liked all the performances, first and foremost. I love the atmosphere that Tim Burton created, the Gothic-like atmosphere. And I think Johnny Depp, he brought a lot of emotional intensity to such a tragic figure who was completely wronged. His whole life was taken from him, basically. His family, his wife, his daughter, and this revenge that he wanted to get on Alan Rickman's character was warranted, and we as an audience, backed him. But also too, like this piece of his soul that he felt he needed closure on to get for his family. He lost everything in search of this justice. So it's an interesting pathos that happened to him in search of this justice. So. It was really, again, very tragic story. Awesome film, sad film, awesome film at the same point too. It's incredibly executed film. I loved Helena Bonham Carter. Obviously, we found out like everything she did was because she wanted this man so badly. She was willing to do anything. She had her own self-interest at heart. But I love how twisted her humor, or twisted her charm was, and how dark her humor was. She was able to kind of like a little bit with Sacha Baron Cohen's character. Apologies if I said his name wrong, by the way. I just like how it was able to kind of levity out some of the bleakness and how dark the film was, so give it a little bit of that balance. And Alan Rickman, God rest his beautiful soul, he is one of my favorite actors ever. I love how menacing and corrupt he was as this character, and he just has this commanding tone and presence whatever film he's in. He could be in the worst movie ever. Not that this was a great movie, and he always brought his A game, performance-wise, and he was incredible in this film. So yeah, and also too, last thing, and then I'll get your thoughts. I really love the relationship between Vecna and or Anthony rather, and Johanna. I think it brings like an innocent counterpoint to the rest of the story because. You got the corruption with Alan Rickman, and then the loss of soul that they're willing to do anything now, even kill other people who have nothing to do with what happened to Johnny Depp. So I think it was a nice, like I said, innocent counterpoint to the rest of the story.
Awesome.
That relationship. So.
Yeah. And I also really like the movie. So we're going to get into the questions. Kayla, the King, this is a great impulse to have. More, is that us?
Start here.
Okay. Terry Mack. I love Johnny Depp in this film and was wondering, do you think he still has a career after so much bad press with Amber Heard? If he was starring in a new film, would you still want to see it? Thank you.
Honestly, I did not follow any of the Amber Heard Johnny Depp stuff, so I don't know much about it to make a comment on it. Well, I will tell you is I think Johnny Depp is a very talented actor, so if there is a film that he's in and I'm asked to cover it, I will check it out and I will watch it because I think he brings a lot of nuance to his performances. I think he does a great job, and also he's always willing to get into makeup and do that, so I appreciate his willingness to really go deep into his characters, but I always usually enjoy a Johnny Depp performance over film, so I would see one.
Tara?
Yes, I would. So Amber Heard, a little bit cuckoo, lied a lot, shat in his bed. Do your research on the actual case. There's a reason why he was not guilty. And I know that a lot of stuff, though, came about, which is why a lot of companies, before the truth fully came about, sort of left him behind and he wasn't shooting. But now that his name is cleared, I would see anything that he's in. I think he's a brilliant actor, and I watched a lot of the case on TV.
Oh.
And I saw, him on the stand, and he did not lie about like mean text or certain stuff that he did. He didn't lie about any of that, but he definitely shared and brought a light to all the weird things that Amber Heard did during their relationship. And yeah, if you're interested, Terry Mack, go check it out. But yes, I would of course watch anything that he's in because he didn't really do anything wrong that Amber Heard was accusing him of a lot of stuff. So yes, I would see it.
Yeah, Terry Mack, I would love to see more Johnny Depp. I think he's a phenomenal talent, and I've enjoyed his films. A lot of the ones that I've watched in my personal life, but also the ones that I've watched here. So, yeah, I think it's about time we had a renaissance of Johnny Depp. Bring him back to Hollywood, damn it. Thank you for the question. Appreciate you. Angela Vince. Yes, Sweeney Todd. Awesome. This movie, I think they're using H.H. Holmes, who was a real serial killer in the 1800s.
Damn.
Oh, shoot. Did not know that. Thank you for enlightening me. He owned a hotel and was killing people in the same way. I love you guys. Fuck those people who talk stupid shit. Keep it going. Make my day. Thank you, Angela. We really appreciate you.
Angela. We appreciate
You're a
that.
real one.
You make our day with amazing comments like that, Angela. And this is what gives me trust issues. Like hotel owners are even doing this to people. I can't go to hotels now, guys. I can't go to the barber shops. I don't know where I can go
That was
anymore.
in the 1800s.
I know, but
Andrew.
how do I know it's still not
It's in the
happening, Tara?
1800s.
Don't know. Don't trust those hoteliers.
This is why I have trust issues.
Oh, my God. All right. Well, now we are on to Melissa Taylor. Melissa Taylor, thank you for sending the questions. We appreciate you. Hey, guys. Love this musical. I was surprised to learn the character of Sweeney Todd first appeared as a villain in a Victorian Penny Dreadful published in 1846. I did not know that. I honestly thought this was a Tim Burton original, so thank you for enlightening me. The subject matter seems to be
Antithesis.
An antithesis to, thank you for that, to what most people have come to expect movie musicals to be: uplifting, romantic, somewhat cheesy, etc. Can you think of any other darker themed stories that you'd like to see a musical version of?
Ooh,
that's a great question.
Avengers: Infinity War.
Yep,
I want to
see
that. I have to think about that. Darker themed films.
It would be weird if Hereditary was turned into a musical. That would be insane.
But you said it earlier. I mean, I don't want to watch those movies, but like Saw as musicals, that'd be fascinating.
That would be great. That would be great.
Yes, yeah, they actually made Saw the musical.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a movie, but it's like a stage show.
Play. Oh my god,
that's good.
Yeah, it's I'd love to see Nightmare on Elm Street the musical. That'd be awesome. Watching Freddy Krueger singing as he's taking out his victims in the most inventive, horrific ways. I want to see that. Someone make that movie, please.
Are there war musicals? Is that a thing? I don't know if I'm. Actually, no. I mean, Les Mis is a war musical, so technically. I don't know. Is there a COVID musical?
Oh God,
that would be a little interesting.
That's very.
But no, horror movie musicals would be really fun. You know, something like a Freddy the musical. You know, like a Dark Little Nightmare. Stranger Things the musical could be fun.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
Loving some Stranger Things over here.
We are obsessed.
You know what? Let's go weird. We don't have any sci-fi musicals out there, so I would love to
Alien
see a
Earth
sci-fi
musical.
Beautiful. Alien Earth the musical. Yeah.
Predator musical. I want to see that.
A movie, I don't know if it would get views, but I think a movie that'd be really fun for you guys to watch is Anna and the Apocalypse. It is a zombie Christmas musical.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Let's react to it immediately.
Yeah, so if you guys want to see us do Anna and the Apocalypse, let us know in the comments. But Melissa, thank you for the question.
Thanks,
I really
Melissa.
appreciate you. All right, Cassidy M, Tara, and Andrew.
Yes, Cassidy.
Recognize the guy that was in love with Johanna from anywhere? LOL.
Did I mention it during the reaction? That
Right at the top.
Anthony might look a little like Vecna.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe.
Good call. You called it like from frame one.
Yeah.
You
really did.
We literally just watched it, so I would hope I recognized him. So,
yeah, well,
as Tara would say, encyclopedia.
Nothing gets past this man. So, yes, we did see that. All righty. We're going to go on to the next one. Just a Girl 329. Hello, my reject friends. I hope you guys are all doing well. How do you feel about Sweeney Todd's quest for revenge? Do you feel any sympathy for him? What do you think about Tim Burton's visual style and dark Gothic atmosphere he created for London? And we can go on to the next questions after the answer.
I definitely felt sympathy for him because I mean we literally established that in the first 5, 10, 15 minutes or so. We see a little bit of the flashback of his backstory with his wife, his daughter. You have a corrupt judge who pines for his wife's interest and does disgustingly nefarious, evil things, and also is a very corrupt, evil human being as well, and sends off this man, an innocent man, and steals his family, his life, his innocence. He literally lost everything. So from that perspective, 100% I felt sympathy. Now, when he came back, again, I think we were all, and I can imagine most people are on board with the revenge of Alan Rickman and the judge. I was even fine with him taking out Sacha Baron Cohen, whatever you say his middle name. Because when you abuse and actually physically hit a child like that, I was okay with that as well. But then the whole thing about just taking out anyone at that point was like, okay, now we're probably going a little bit too far. In regards to Tim Burton's visual style and the dark Gothic atmosphere, I mean, yeah, Tim is one of the best ever. I mean, he really understands. I think that was kind of like a character in itself in the film, is the actual atmosphere. Like I mean, like it almost, I didn't even realize we were in line. It was mesmerizing to look at. Every shot was so beautiful and meticulous, the way he had the cinematography, the reflective shots, the tracking shots, the animation that he was doing at the beginning. Everything was just so beautifully done when it comes to the atmosphere. He really captures that feel of this entire place. So it just felt gothic and very active and worn down and all that, but it was very well done.
Yeah, Tara?
Yeah, I mean, not to like go over all the stuff that Andrew said, I agree with it. Obviously, you feel sympathy with him from the top. But then when he starts killing like innocent people, it's fun to watch because you're in a horror. Practical effects are really good. The blood's fun. And, once you get to the end of it and you're like, oh, yeah, because they were going to kill that kid, but that kid gets to kill him. Because when he's singing, when he's like, nothing's gonna harm you, to her, you're like, oh my God, no, he's gonna kill Sweeney Todd and Sweeney won't get his revenge. Like, you're still on Sweeney Todd's side a little bit because I didn't want the kid to kill him yet. But then finally, once we're down there and he's there and he realizes it's his wife, it's the best time for him to go. And via the hands of the kid, I liked that storyline. I mean, it's pretty savage, but I like that a lot. And like I said at the top, the atmosphere, I thought the coloring was really great. And I think they used paintings a lot, like in the background, instead of like, it didn't look clear like special effects. It looks like artist strokes if you get really far. When we're in the city, you don't really get that, but possibly in the sky and certain buildings in the background. So I thought they did a brilliant job.
Yeah, no, I did feel for him at first. There was a really messed up thing that happened to him. And when I thought that they were just going to go after rich people for half a second, I was like, yeah, this makes sense to go after the people that did his wife wrong. I'm like, yeah, I'm for this. Let's go. John Wick, Barber style. But then they're like, no, we're just going to take everybody out. I was like, oh no, this is just a really dark musical about a serial killer who's just, any and all, and then in return, her business was thriving because they were feeding people pie to the civilians, and business was a booming. And I was like, this is just bad all around. This is bad because she was deceptive towards Sweeney, and he was just killing anybody in his wake because he was just so hurt and broken, couldn't have his daughter. And then, justice kind of comes in at the end, and you realize, or he realizes, that all of this violence and murder is something that, started from a place of love, but ultimately even burned the things that he considered dear, in that state of traumatic loss.
Yeah.
So it's a cautionary tale. It's a sad tale.
For sure.
But I really enjoyed it. And also, the visual style was really specific, and it really added to the tone of what he was feeling emotionally. And then you contrast that with Helena Bonham Carter's character when she's having that fantasy and everything's all light, and you see that he's still the only thing that's still dark and all this light and beauty. Then flashback and slowly transition back into reality where things are still bleak and dark and pale. And yeah, there is no happy ending for these people, and I'm happy that the play/movie ended the way that it did.
For sure. And I think, too, the film did a really good job on executing that when, even though we were behind Johnny Depp's character with getting revenge on the evil people who had caused him such horrific, grief in his life and had done such injustice to him, that the little humanity left in his soul that he had, because he had made revenge his entire life, it kind of... that had become his life, and now he was just doing it on anyone because that's all he knew anymore. So it's just like you said, it's a very cautionary tale that when you make something your whole life, that's all you know. So it's just I actually felt really bad for him.
Yeah, and Just a Girl 329 has another question. Did you have a favorite song?
I know what Aaron's favorite
Nothing's
song was.
gonna harm you, not while I'm around. That was stuck in my head.
I feel you. No, I'm just kidding. That's not my
Johanna, I'm going to
your
steal you. Well, I shove my face into your yellow hair.
Let me watch you through the window there. Girl, I love you. I promise I won't scare you.
Like, that's Vecna singing that song now. Yeah, I don't think I might go with Tara. That song was because she really, but she also she really did want a family, so like it was kind of tragic too from that perspective as well. So I like that one.
Yeah, I like all the songs that has that, I don't know, the musical motif of the one that was in her fantasy. It's like, ooh, mistletoe. I'm so happy. Da-da-da. I was like, every time we hear that one, I was like, yes, I like this. This pleases my ears. This scratches my brain in a good way. So, but I think the one where she was having her fantasy is probably my favorite song in the movie. Also, just to finish out her question / patron. Sorry, I know that was a lot of questions. It's okay, girl. You're giving us good conversations. We appreciate you. Thank you again for all you do. You really are a great group of people.
We appreciate
Much love, Lisa.
Thank you, Lisa.
Love
we
ya.
appreciate
Keep
it.
sending in the questions. We appreciate you. All right. Just top one right there. Okay. Phoebe Kins. I think I said that right. Sorry if I missaid it. This question is on behalf of my sister who adores the musical. This is a story with much darkness. Yes, juxtaposed with some of the most alluring melodies I've ever heard. Which song provided the most visceral reaction for you?
I think we know the answer.
And did it align with the intensity of the moment reflected in the film? I think the one that had the most visceral reaction for me, I think was pretty obvious in this reaction. His creepy little love ballad. I understand the intention.
Yeah, no, the intention was sweet, but
like
the
if
lyrics.
you change the context, and it's just like some guy in an alley who just like he's like middle aged and he's just like watching someone in New York. It's creepy. It's creepy lyrics, but within the context, he's young, they're in love. It's romantic, and But that's my answer. What do you guys, Andrew? Do you have a song that was a very visceral reaction for you?
Trying to think. Do you have one, Tara? While I'm thinking.
I like when they're like "Pretty Women," that song, and they do the harmony, and he's just slitting throats all over the place. It's a great time. That's the juxtaposition. They're talking about pretty women. It's just slice, slice, slice. It's a good time.
It's a good time. I'm thinking the one where he was about to slice Alan Rickman's throat the first time, and I forgot this.
That's Pretty Women.
Oh, that's
Pretty
Pretty
Women.
Women. Oh, okay.
But I agree with you.
Yeah,
if I
I would
didn't
go with
say
that one.
the one that was obvious, I would say Pretty Women because I like the whimsical nature of that song coupled with the dark implications of what is about to happen. I think it toes that line really effectively.
Totally.
All righty. All right, our man Roby Barber. Bobart Pirate. Hey guys, how's it going? It's going well. Thank you for asking the question, man. First off, condolences to Andrew and his father.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Second, I have 3 questions for you for this awesome movie. One, which one is your favorite musical and why? 2, which one is your favorite Johnny Depp and Alan Rickman performances? And 3, did this movie feel like a Harry Potter / Fantastic Beasts reunion or an Alice in Wonderland reunion? Keep up the good work and cue. Ciao. I know French stuff. This time, not from Sardinia, thank you, but from
TEDx Northern Quarter in Manchester.
Thank you.
I totally forgot that Johnny Depp was in the first
I'm
Fantastic
dyslexic, guys.
You're good. I totally forgot Johnny Depp. When I kept saying there's a lot of Harry Potter actors in here, I forgot Johnny Depp was in the first Fantastic Beasts. So that is a good... I'm going to go with Harry Potter Fantastic Beasts reunion. I'll go with that. That sounds good to me. Which ones are your favorite Johnny Depp and Alan Rickman performance? Well, Alan Rickman, Galaxy Quest and Die Hard for sure. Favorite Johnny Depp performance? I'd say the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie. I loved him so much as Jack Sparrow. But where's all the rum gun? And then also I would say Edward Scissorhands, his innocence and just he came out of nowhere. That was the first film I ever saw him in, and I loved him so much. And also it started up the team up of him and Tim Burton. And then one is your favorite musical and why? I think we've answered that a few times already, right? Did we say what our favorite? Oh wait, favorite musical in general?
Yeah.
The question. Oh, okay. I thought it was favorite musical in the film. I think Chicago, and it's between Chicago and The Greatest Show. I really like The Greatest Showman a lot. The reason I would say maybe Greatest Showman, if not Chicago, is because I think like the tale about being very careful about how much is enough, you know, and it just like. You got to walk that fine line about like knowing when the limit is on what is enough for us. So I think that, and also I thought Hugh Jackman is just so incredible, and Zac Efron. I love that film. I love the visuals. I love the songs. I love everything about that movie, and it was just a great movie to react and experience with Greg. So I would probably say that film.
Yeah.
What you guys?
Tara?
I would say that my favorite musical on film, if you're asking, would be Moulin Rouge. Nicole Kidman and Ewan McGregor are phenomenal. Like those are that's the kind of voice and songs that I like singing to where you're belting. It's a little bit of rock. It's more mezzo soprano. It's not so like like this one is like extra soprano aria kind of a thing. And the songs in there are freaking just brilliant. Like, dude, Ewan McGregor opens his mouth and I get goosebumps. Like, go watch it if you haven't seen it.
I have not.
And Johnny Depp, I mean, Edward Scissorhands is it's great, but also if you've like seen Chocolat, he does a great performance in that too. But I would say Edward Scissorhands is like more iconic. Alan Rickman, I guess I would always go with, Harry Potter, but I'm gonna, instead of saying that basic ass answer, I'm gonna go with Love Actually. I love that movie, and Alan Rickman is great in it. He's great. And I do agree that it does feel like a Harry Potter Fantastic Beasts matchup.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the first question. It's tough, so I'm gonna go like my top 3. So I'm gonna say number 3 would be Wicked. Because I just watched that for the channel. Bawled like a freaking baby.
Though is heard.
Still gotta see it.
And I.
There you go.
Yeah, hit those notes. Second would be Hamilton. And first, favorite music of all time is Les Misérables. Love, love, love that movie, and I can't wait for people to react to it on this channel.
I've seen 1 out of 3.
And I hope you get to experience the other 2.
Yes, that'd be nice.
Which one's my favorite Johnny Depp performance? I'd probably go Jack Sparrow.
Hey,
because he's great in that movie, and he's just so loosey-goosey. And that's a basic-ass answer, but it's the real answer. And Alan Rickman's performances, I know he's done a ton of film and has a major filmography. I don't have IMDb in front of me, so off the top of my head, this
right
movie, so we got Hans Gruber
Hey.
and Snape. So for pure aura, as the kids say, and just what sticks out the most in my memory right now, I'm gonna say Professor Snape. He was really good in that movie, or in those movies. And yeah, I've only seen the Harry Potter movies once 5 years ago in like a fever dream binge state. So I definitely recognize all these people, but I don't know all the characters by names. But yeah, but I did watch Alice in Wonderland on this channel with John, and yeah, I definitely see all of the characters there that were in that film, that other Tim Burton film. So yeah, it was really good to see them all together again.
Just a quick way, was it more than Johnny Depp and Helena Bonham Carter? Is there more?
Yeah, I believe Alan Rickman's in that as well.
I haven't seen it, that's why I didn't know.
Yeah, and
cool. Alrighty.
Yeah. Thank you for sending in the question. Appreciate you. All right, Fatal Faye. Thank you for sending in your question. Do you think Sweeney Todd would work as a non-musical, or does it need music? If not, how would you make it work?
I think the story was compelling enough as is, and I think the characters were rich as they were as well. But I think the music does help progress the story and drive the narrative forward, as well as progress the characters. So I think the music is necessary in this case, but I still think, again, the story is good enough even that it doesn't need the music, but I think it is necessary.
Yeah. What about you?
So it's a pretty basic, straightforward story, right, about revenge. If you didn't have the music makes it strings out the time a lot longer because we're busy getting into songs and how people feel. And you're able to express via music and in musicals how you actually feel without it being like totally weird. So if they tried to make this work, I think without the music, you'd have a 45-minute short film. So I think it needs the music to carry through with the emotion it would feel too weird if it was just a written monologue, even though the writing would still be good. It wouldn't come across as sweet or as well-intentioned, I don't think. And obviously it would have to go by in a flash, or you would really be making it linger with dialogue or exposition that didn't matter, and that would be a bit of a snooze.
I think it could work as a traditional film, and I feel like the way you'd expand upon what's already here to replace what the musical adds would be to expand upon the characters and expand upon what it means for him to be in London at this time, expand upon his pain, give more time to who he was before the events of the present day happen, to really contrast and highlight the loss that he's feeling, really get the audience on his side, but also allow us to question his motivations more from them becoming something that's maybe more benevolent, and then over the course of him killing more people, losing more and more of his humanity, and just kind of becoming more unhinged. So it really creates that sense of it being a cautionary tale. And yeah, I think you build up like some of these other side characters a little bit more. You build up the twist with the wife, and you maybe give more to them establishing their business as well, and like how that in turn is making her feel more lively and giving her a sense of hope because she has this business going. I don't know. I think there's some real stuff you could expand upon that the framework of a musical doesn't necessarily allow for, because it's not that it doesn't allow for it, but it's not necessarily the focus. But yeah, beef up the character work, give us more context and history for the supporting characters, allow us to follow his descent from the beginning to create a sense of contrast, and show us what happens with Johanna and Vecna. I think I'd be curious to see that. But yeah, thank you for sending in the question. Appreciate you. Audrey Mayers, thank you so much.
Aubrey,
I'm so sorry, Aubrey. I have a really dark sense of humor sometimes. Same, dude. And
And exceptional.
I'm dyslexic. Did I tell you that? Love for puns and reactors. Never find the song about the different flavors of pie as amusing as I do. I'm curious for you guys, was it funny or too far?
I thought it was hysterical, and I wanted to eat the pie as I was listening to it. And that was gross, actually. But I think it fit in with the tone of the film and what the song was trying to accomplish. So I thought it worked. And I think for someone like Aaron and myself, who have dark sense of humors, I think it actually, like I said, it was right as pie.
Right as pie. What about you, Jared?
I thought it was good. I don't think it was too far. They had to name the pies like when you're going like priest or poet. I like that. I thought it was good writing.
Yeah,
it's gross. I don't want to like eat them, but it's good writing.
It was gross. It was entertaining. You know, it's always fun as someone, you know, who's watching Dexter. It's always interesting seeing the mind of a serial killer and how they kind of operate in like the mental processes of how they're planning and whatnot.
Totally.
But yeah, they did it. They did something morbid within a lighter tone, which is it's a fun contrast. So I really enjoyed it.
Gives a little levity to a dark and bleak situation.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Aubrey. Resident Z. Hello. One of the first musicals I've seen. Question. Answer. How much more violent was the movie than you expected? I knew it was rated R, but it still surprised me. Oh my God, yes. So much blood. And the head cracking.
That was the part where I was like, oh my God.
The one head first, and then the one guy who was like the assistant to the bad guy, and his head splattered like a watermelon.
But
oh my
they
God.
They kept doing it. So I was
over
like, I don't want to keep
and
seeing that.
over
One
again.
time was enough. But yeah, so Sleepy Hollow, for anyone who doesn't know, is one of my favorite Tim Burton movies ever.
No spoilers. I haven't seen it.
I'm not.
Okay.
I got you.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Like, I knew you hadn't seen it, so I wasn't going to.
All right.
But it's an extremely violent film, so because I've seen that movie so many times and I love that movie, I had an idea that this movie could be very violent. But again, the head cracking part, that definitely shocked me. And the amount of times we had seen it too, I was like, I don't want to watch this anymore. But the only thing I knew about this movie coming in, it was rated R and it had something to do with a barber. That's all I knew. So.
Okay.
What about you, Tara? Were you shocked at the violence?
Oh, yeah. It definitely was a lot more, yes, than I was expecting. A lot of blood, a lot of gore that I was like, whoa, I didn't realize we were going to be like baking people and shit. But yeah, I loved it. Thought it was great. Gnarly.
Baking people and shit.
Right. Yeah. Thanks for the question, Resident
Thank you.
Z. All right. For the last two, give it over to my co-host.
Hey, Jordy's here. Thank you so much for asking the question, being a royal reject. We appreciate it. One of my favorite musicals right here and a great film adaptation. Being a stage actor, Sweeney Todd is a bucket list role of mine to play one day on stage. This was the first film that introduced me to Johnny Depp as a singer, which I had no idea he could do at the time. Who are some actors that you like or admire that surprised you as being a singer? Or some favorite actors that have interesting different hobbies that you wouldn't originally picture for them? You know who really shocked me and surprised me, although I should never be shocked at a Joaquin Phoenix mesmerizing performance. When I watched him in Walk the Line, I was like, holy shit, he's a really damn good singer.
Oh.
I remember being, have either of you seen Walk the Line?
No, I've only seen him in Joker that sings.
Oh, okay.
Is that not him actually singing?
No, I'm saying in the what's the movie you drove me mad at when we were watching Joaquin Phoenix's?
We were watching the
We were watching him like, Aaron, this movie's giving me anxiety.
Beau is Afraid. I made him watch Beau is Afraid.
We couldn't even finish. It was giving me so much anxiety. I'm like, Aaron, I can't watch this. I'm driving me insane. But anyways, I remember being in the theater and just like the performance was incredible. But like him singing, I was like, I don't know much about Johnny Cash. I've just heard some songs. But I thought I thought he was Johnny Cash. Like he really sunk into the role. And I was really impressed.
So the actor who plays Reacher now, the tall blonde guy, his name's like Alan Richmond or something. He's a really great singer. He plays piano and he has a phenomenal voice. I will say, Ewan McGregor, I've already talked about this, but in Moulin Rouge, when he's just so good. Like, shut up. I was like,
wow.
Shut the F up, Ewan McGregor. Like, what?
Yeah.
He's great.
Huh. Okay. Freak. It's been a minute since I've seen it, but I remember the movie Spirited came out, and that's a Christmas musical with Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds. So I was surprised by them. But I think the biggest surprise for me was Bradley Cooper in A Star Is Born. I had no idea Bradley Cooper could sing before that movie came out. Also, Isabella Marcet is a really good singer. I did
she's
not know
a great
that.
actress.
She's a great actress and an amazing singer as well.
She was in Snow White, right?
No, she was
that's
in
Rachel Zegler.
She was in Last
yeah.
of Us season 2 rather.
She was Gina.
And we just watched her in Superman. She was Hot Girl.
Oh yeah, okay.
Also, the girl, Bella Ramsey is also a great singer. I had no idea that they could sing very well.
Oh, cool. Oh, and in regards to the second portion of the question, or some favorite actors that have interesting different hobbies you wouldn't originally picture. I don't know if it's I didn't originally picture, but I was surprised and I thought, holy crap, he's an awesome damn nerd and a very talented one, may I add. Henry Cavill, when I saw him just building from scratch a freaking computer, I'm like,
what?
There's videos of Henry Cavill. He's just built, and then he's talking to people about processors and I'm like, holy shit, this guy knows everything about computers.
Wow.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm like, this dude's awesome. I'd love to meet Henry Cavill.
Love that.
Yeah.
I know Nick Offerman's a woodworker.
Hey,
that's also not
cool.
surprising.
He does seem like a lumberjack.
Cool.
Yeah. Thanks for the question.
All right.
All right, last question. Orion's Heavenly Light, G&Z's question. Which song was your favorite? Ours is both The Worst Pies in London. Also, my favorite episode of The Office is Season 7, Episode 3, when Andy performs in a community theater production of Sweeney Todd. Hope the copyright strikes are lightening up for y'all. Proud to be a Royal Reject.
Thanks for being a Royal Reject. We appreciate it. I think we've got over our favorites.
Yeah, we've already
Yeah.
said, we've basically already answered Orion's question.
Yeah, so.
But yeah, the copyright strikes are still probably about the same. So we do
happening.
appreciate you patrons for sticking around,
you guys
keeping the lights on, keeping us here.
You guys are the MVP. Seriously.
Yeah, and this one will be a toughie because it's bloody and a musical.
Yeah, it's like I can imagine
Yep.
the editing for this one is going to
gonna
be
be tough.
very difficult.
But thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you for sending in a question. And all of you guys, thank you for watching this reaction. It's been a great time. And I'm excited for the next thing.
Sorry. One thing. Rotten Tomatoes, critics only, go. Apologies.
73.
82.
86.
Wow.
Audience,
87.
90.
81.
Okay.
Tara wins both rounds.
Woo woo. All right, guys. Well, that'll be it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Stay out there. Watch for what's in your pies, and we'll see you guys in the next one.